Hello again, Hot Wheels fans. Today we have a pretty historic and cool car. It's the 1938 Phantom Corsair. And this is from the 1999 series, first editions, number 3 of 26 first editions, I guess, that year. Okay, so quite a bit on this one. First, I want to do the scale, though, because I don't want to forget that. The the wheelbase is 3175 millimeters, according to the internet. So let me get the calipers out and we shall measure this guy. Can't really measure axle end, but I can probably measure, well, inside these actual axles here. Seems about right. About 45, I'm assuming. So 3175 divided by 45. 170 scale, 171 scale. So it's too small. Oh well. Still, until someone makes a better version. Let's take a look at these photos. Unfortunately, the car is glossy blacks. I mean, the model's glossy blacks. Well, both of them are glossy black. It's really hard to see the Hot Wheels details, right? It's hard to compare. But maybe we could at least compare the roof line. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Move the camera down here. Alright. Yeah, so it is definitely glossy black. Hot Wheels went and printed their logo here on the side. Actually, it's got these wheel covers and they're very flush. So the headlights, they're just, there. They're not painted though. And then these little running lights are not really going in far enough, but at least they have some detail, some ribs. The grill here is alright, I guess. And this actually has a metal base, so it actually has a metal bumper like the real one, and it has 3 strakes like the real one, so that's kind of nice. There's plastic here, and some vent details up here. Some sort of, I don't know if these things come off on the real car or not. There's a gray interior, but well, actually you can see in there. Let me get in. Yeah, standard Hot Wheels interior. Such a shallow window, though. It's really hard to see anything in there. But we got the 2 windows in the back showing the gray interior, and then the metal bumper again is floating out here. Some rear tail lamps, no paint though. So then on the bottom, it says copyright 1998, as the card would say. Phantom Corsair, yeah. So all in all, it's pretty good. Boy, there's so much to talk about on this guy. So let me quickly do that. You know what? Let me put on the spin thing while I talk about this. So this is a 6-passenger vehicle, and it is a 2-door sedan that holds 6 people. But I don't know. Anyways, this is all from Wikipedia, by the way. So, all right. So Rust Hines of the Heinz ketchup family was behind this. Him and Maurice Schwartz of Bonham and Schwartz Coach Building Company in Pasadena, California, I guess created this thing. It was a steel and aluminum body. Okay. And it had obviously no door handles, and they were electrically operated with push buttons. I'm not sure why that's not spinning. There it goes. Okay, let's see. The instrument panel had a compass and an altimeter. Interesting. This was using the most advanced chassis at the time, a Cord 810 chassis. It was front-wheel drive, and it had an electronically controlled 4-speed gearbox. It had fully independent suspension, adjustable shock absorbers, and I mean, we're talking 1938, guys. So this is crazy, the list of stuff on here. This thing, I think, was the front row actually held 4 people, so that's really interesting. And then I guess it'd be a second row of seats that only holds 2 people, so that's 4 people side by side. Seems odd. The thing was pretty heavy. It had onboard beverage cabinets or refrigerators, I guess. So it weighed 4,600 pounds or 2,100 kilos. So it would top out at 115 miles per hour, and because it was only powered by a 125 horsepower Lycoming engine, uh, well, if you think about it, that's actually pretty good. Something that weighs this much and only powered by 125 horsepower and yet can go 115 miles per hour. That's mostly because of the aerodynamics. Look how sleek it is. I was watching a video on like electric cars, Aptera, and the Aptera guys were saying 60% of the car's power is used to move the air out of the way. So that's why the Aptera is such an efficient electric car that hopefully will make it to production. Okay, so back to this car. It cost around $24,000, which is $370,000 in 2010 money. So that's an expensive car to build this prototype. There's only one in existence. They were trying to plan to sell this for around $13,000 to normal folks. But unfortunately, Rust Hines died in a car accident. And so the car never went further because this was Rust Hines' idea. And no one else apparently cares about anything but ketchup in the Hines family. This sits at the National Automobile Museum within the Hara collection in Casino, the Hara collection in Reno, Nevada. So that's a lot of talking, but this car is really cool. I mean, this is 1938, and it looks like something out of like a sci-fi movie, right? And it actually could go pretty fast, I guess, for something with only 125 horsepower. All right, so that's it. I have nothing to compare it to. Well, I kind of do. Let me. Let's get this out of the way. This is a 37 Ford, so that's the time frame, and it is a muscle machines, but unfortunately it's out of scale. It's not remotely 1/64, but then again, this isn't either, so I think this is too big and this is too small. That's what's going on here, I think. Here's a Revell Impala from 1959, one of the lowriders. And the last one will be a green light of 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood. So only the green light and maybe the Revell would probably be 1/64. Yeah, this is supposed to be a bigger car. If I had to guess, it'd be bigger than this if it was in scale. I mean, if you're supposed to hold 4 people in the front seat, this could probably hold 3 comfortably in the front seat, but this is supposed to hold 4. So, all right. Well, it's a cool one. I'm not even gonna modify it at all. There's no reason to do a wheel swap if you can't even see the wheels. So, I guess maybe if I have time, I might add some silver paint to the headlights or something, but otherwise it's a pretty black car. Appreciate you guys watching today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.